Hey guys, welcome to the 2 a.m. pipe on a patio. Coming to you from the barn. The smoking lamp is lit, as Ed says. Today I'm smoking my Savinelli 320 Extra. This is my oldest Savinelli. I don't know if you can see that logo on the side. It's in the oval. It says Savinelli in an oval right there, and that's the old logo for Savinelli. This is an old one, and has no filters at all. It's a completely unfiltered pipe. And in it I'm smoking Brown Irish Twist from Galwith and Hogarth. I spent 5 hours today mowing the meadow out in front of the house. It just beats the heck out of my back. There's just something about that meadow that just beats me up. And I am sore. I am just really sore. I can hardly move right now. My back is just sore. And that's using the John Deere, which is much nicer than that Craftsman was. I wouldn't be able to walk if I was still using the Craftsman. Craftsman just was miserable. I still have to do the top yard, the side yard over here on the side of the barn, and behind the barn, the little circle island here in the driveway, and then the backyard. So I was planning to do that tomorrow. We'll see how I feel. If not, I'll do it Friday. I may split it up, do part of it tomorrow and part of it Friday. We'll see. I may get it all done tomorrow. I may get none of it done tomorrow. But boy, I sure do love mowing. I literally love to mow this property. And when I'm all done and I stop and I look at it, man, it looks so nice. And it just, gosh, I feel so good doing it. And when I'm doing it, I do those first 2 long passes up and down, and I just think, man, this is gonna look so good when it's done. And I just love that. And then, as I get, a third of it done, I look and it just looks so nice, and I look at the part that hasn't been mowed and I think, man, it just looks so good when it's done. And then I get to the halfway point, and then when I'm all done, it just looks so nice. And then, I still see I got to do, the top part and the little circular drive here, and the side and the back behind the barn and in the backyard. And I had been cutting the meadow a little bit long. Been cutting everything a little long. just because it looked nice, cut long. But today I cut it short, just because it grows so fast. And when I leave it a little bit long, I gotta, by a week, after a week, it needs to be cut again, and it just starts looking ragged quick. So I cut it short today, and I had been cutting probably about 4 inches, leaving it about 4 inches, 4 and 4.5 inches tall. Just cutting it, cutting the tops and leaving it really plush. And then we got all that rain, and man, it just grew so fast. It looked ragged real quick. So I cut it short today. And I figure I'll cut it again in 2 weeks, maybe a week and a half, but I'll cut it a little bit longer next time, so that I'm just cutting the tops off, and it should look really nice. And then I can just keep it at that length. Instead of 4 inches, I can keep it at 2.5 or 3. The back I like to keep a little longer, because we have zoysia grass in the backyard, and it's thick and plush, and it's just nice when it's a little longer and thicker. That stuff in the front is just meadow grass, so if I cut it short, it doesn't really. But this top up here is real thick and plush, so I cut that a little longer. And the side over here is zoysia. The top and the side and the back are all zoysia grass, which is really thick, plush grass. And stuff in the meadow is just meadow grass, Got weeds and dandelions and all that kind of stuff in it. And but this really plush grass I'll have to keep a little longer. But it wasn't working on the meadow grass. This stuff, the zoysia, I could cut less often than the meadow grass. There's a section by the neighbor's lawn that has got a lot of weedy stuff in it. Just this little small, probably 10 foot by 10 foot section. I need to weed and feed that and get rid of the weed that's in there. And because that stuff just grows so dang fast. But the zoysia just is beautiful. It just gets plush and stays fairly level, you know. But you get that crabgrass or stuff in that other section, and it just grows really tall. And I cut that low all the time. That little section as low as I can cut it. But I got some weed and feed. I need to go out and spread that out there. It's a beautiful evening. Last night it was just gorgeous. Last night had all the windows open, and it got down into the low 60s, and it was just beautiful last night. It's going to be like that again tonight. It's feeling like it's probably 70 degrees right now. I can't tell. I don't have my Apple Watch on or anything, so I can't tell what the temperature is. But it feels wonderful. I got the barn doors open. I got this side door open, and it's just got a beautiful breeze coming in here. I just pulled the tractor in right in front of me where I'm sitting here, so the fan is not blowing on me at all. So I didn't pull the tractor all the way in because I'm planning on using it again. So I just need to, I gotta check the oil, fill it up with gas. Boy, it's filthy. It is. It is just filthy. I need to wash it off. I spilled some oil on the side of it when I filled it up the other day, and that just got oil drip down the side here where I dripped it. Gotta clean that off. But boy, it's just dusty from mowing today. When I mow around the trees, there's not a lot of grass down there. There's, get a few weeds under the trees. So I mow under there just to get rid of the weeds. That just kicks up a lot of dust, dirt. And the hat gets all filthy and sweat stained and picks up all the dirt. But the mower is just, or the tractor, looks like a dang tractor. It's all covered in dirt, and so I gotta, after I'm done mowing everything else, I'll take out the air compressor and blow it all off, and then wash it down and blow out all the air vents and screens and everything to make sure it's clean and can breathe. Everything can breathe in there, and get under there and clean out the belly screen and all that stuff. Gotta check this tire. It looks a little low here. I am so sore. I had to put a stick under the chair here so I couldn't rock, because it hurts to just rock. Got the smoking lamp lit, as Ed would say. It's been a long time since I've smoked this pipe. I took this out of my weekly rotation of 320s, and I put it in another box. Because it was whistling, and now it doesn't whistle. So I don't know what was causing the whistle. I had cleaned it real well and everything, and it was still whistling, and now it stopped whistling. So I don't know what the deal was with it, but it was driving me nuts. And so I took it out of my rotation. Just let it sit. Maybe it just needed a rest. I don't know. But it's been months since I've smoked this one. I think I need to do I have enough for 2 weeks, a rotation of 2 weeks of 320s. And I think I need to start doing a 2-week rotation of 320s instead of just a 1-week rotation. And I've got the one in my toolbox over here. The top 4 drawers on this is filled with pipes. And I've got my unfinished Savinelli in there, 320. I think that's the only 320 I have out here in the garage or in the barn. But I need to go to Mylon Tobacconist and get another cigar box, same size, same kind of cigar box that I have for my other 320s, and make a padded box. going to do my other weekly rotation of 320s and that. I think I got enough for 2 weeks. I'll have to check. I have a dresser down in my cellar, and the top drawer is filled with pipes, and I've got several 320s in that, and I've got several 320s in boxes in the living room, and then the other drawers in that dresser are filled with tobaccos and pipe roll-ups and other things in there that. And then I have a big cedar chest full of jars. There's jars in that dresser, and then I have big jars in a cedar chest, big jars in the cedar chest of all my stuff I cellar deep. When we moved in here, the people that lived here before, when we looked at the house, I commented. The lady showed us the basement and everything, and she had a big lane cedar chest in there, and I just commented. I said, "Wow, that's a beautiful cedar chest." And when they moved, when they were moving out, she told me, she goes, "You commented that you like that cedar chest, so I'm leaving that here for you if you want it." And I said, sure, I'll take it. I just don't think she wanted to move it from the basement. So I use that for my jars of tobacco. I've got probably 60, 70 jars of tobacco in that big old cedar chest. It's 4 foot wide by 2-3 foot deep, and then 2 foot high or so. So I got a bunch of room in that for tobacco. And then I got that dresser, which has all my tins, and I don't have a lot of tins, but I've probably got 50, 60 tins maybe. Most of my stuff goes into jars. But I do have some tins that I've never opened, and those are in the drawers in the dresser. It's a beautiful old dresser. It's got, I think, five drawers in it. Top drawer has a divider in the middle, so I've got my bent pipes on one side, my straight pipes on the other side. And then I have six cigar boxes of pipes in the living room, on the shelves in the living room. Those are the ones that I smoked the most. And I got a couple boxes of pipes out here. A couple boxes of corncob pipes out here. A couple boxes of pipes that I got in that tub from the antique store that I got from. And then I got all the pipes in the rack up here, and then a bunch of pipes in these shelves here, or in these drawers here. My barn pipes. And of course I got a few pipes up here that I bring out here and haven't brought back to the house yet. So anyway, that's what's been going on here. I am going to end this here. I'm about done with this pipe. It is done. There is nothing left in this bowl to smoke. It is gone. So I'm gonna run a cleaner through here. Go. Cleaned out the bowl with the cleaner, and I am done for the evening. So I will catch you guys later. Have a good one. I will catch you tomorrow. I will be out here some point tomorrow doing another video. It's been a while since I've done one, so I just wanted to do one out here and get out here and celebrate getting the meadow mode. I will catch you guys. Have a good one. God bless. See you tomorrow.